Rachel Lee Miguel?
I am so excited. This is my first red carpet kind of deal.
First red carpet. We're extremely excited to have you here in Austin.
Thank you.
So this is Haley Ram. You're back with collegemoviereview.com. Anything you want to tell us that your character is doing we should be looking forward to or no?
Let's see, she's very motherly, so she's like the mother figure in the family. So.
Tiny you is motherly.
Yes, I'm motherly.
Awesome. Tell us what you're excited about right now. Seeing yourself on screen.
Yeah, you know, it's always a trip. I'm not as super excited to see me, but I'm excited to see everybody else because everyone does a spectacular job. They're very talented actors and very talented directors, so I was very blessed to be working with them.
So tell us what you're excited about.
I'm excited that we're back in Texas and this is where the movie took place, and the boys are from Texas, and you guys are gonna love it because it's just it is 1983 and it is no joke, and the soundtrack is epic.
What are we looking forward to with your character?
Brent Burkham is someone you want to have a beer with and hang out with. And Matthew McConaughey's character in Days Confused had a bit of influence as well.
What are you excited for us to see? The stash?
The stash.
The stash that you competitively grew out, right?
I did. When I showed up on set, he said everything but the stash, and he and I were gonna have a big stash off. So.
Yeah, and who won that?
I guess in the end I did, but you have to see the movie to find out.
What is it? Your best moment that we're waiting for?
There's a kissing scene at the end that kind of is amazing, but there's also this fight that happens that I'm very proud of.
Tell us, we're going to see Michelle today, which is not what everybody knows you for.
Right. I think this is the first thing that's coming out that people really get to see a different side of me. Michelle Burkham is one that I very much related to. It's going to be nice to be able to affect people in that instance, is that, you know, everyone's gone through kind of having to figure out who they are and what they want, and everyone's gone through heartbreak and love and loss. This is an extremely uplifting, fun movie that's going to take you on this ride through the 80s.
Tom, our awesome director, is there anything you want to tell us before we go in to see what we, you know,
laugh when you're supposed to laugh, clap, and tell me how wonderful it is.
Why make a period piece? Well, we wrote about 1983 because we felt like it was an interesting cultural inflection point, both kind of a lot of economic change, a lot of cultural shift, women's movement, women's lib movement, MTV just started piping pop culture into small towns that were really unexposed before that.
When you got this script that was for an indie movie without distribution yet, what set it apart from the other scripts that come your way?
She was a strong character, and to have a female that's a strong character in a film when it doesn't center around her is a very hard thing to come across. So that was one of the first things. But you know, this film is something, there's so many universal kind of themes that everyone can relate to, and I read it and I just couldn't put it down, and I was so interested to know what the characters were going to do next and how, you know, they were going to grow and what they were going to become.